The action continues here at the Sears Center Arena. Introducing first, fighting out of the red corner, this jiu-jitsu kickboxer stands 5 feet 10 inches tall, official weight 183 pounds. Representing Maxim Gym and Carlson Gracie Jiu-Jitsu from Maryville, Indiana. Ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome Valanti 300 Atsas.
Valanti 300 Atsas is coming into the cage right now.
I've noticed a lot of these guys have been coming in with a ponytail tonight, thinking it gives them a little extra power.
I think it gives them a little extra power in a fashion statement. Now, he's named after 300. I was expecting some abs to come out into the cage tonight.
Well, who knows what that 300 is referring to?
It could be that he fights like King Leonidas, so we'll have to see.
I think that's how many laps he ran around the building before the fight.
Gotcha, that is a lot of laps. I could probably run 1.5 laps before I collapse and have to come in here and do the easy jobs. Oh yeah, Atsas saying what's up to his team, a Carlson Gracie student. You know, you would think that he has a strong jiu-jitsu background coming from Maxim Gym and Carlson Gracie.
One would think that, so let's see what he's got to offer on the
floor.
Now,
ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome his opponent fighting out of the blue corner. This freestyle fighter stands 5 feet 9 inches tall, official weight 185 pounds. Representing the Blast from Madison, Wisconsin, let's welcome Justin Womack.
Justin Womack coming to the cage. Seems to be just happy to be here. And I'm happy to be right in front of that ring car girl again. I almost,
Who's not? I'll tell you what, if you're having fun in here, good things will happen.
The crowd continues to fill up. Little Kanye West over the loudspeaker. Got a view of Valanti Atsas, Mr. 300, getting ready to battle Justin Womack. Otto with the last minute instructions again before we get this action started. Valanti seems to have a sizable contingent that came to cheer him on tonight. As we await the bell for round number 1. Valanti Atsas versus Justin Womack. Sorry, Justin. Little touch of the gloves. Womack has a smirk on his face.
This is a stone cold stare down if I've ever seen one.
Womack not clearly in the best of shape, but he's pumping out that jab.
His hands are clearly low.
Foot movement.
He's looking for a head kick.
He's pumping that jab out. That seems to be giving Mr. 300 some issues.
Very confident in his striking with the way he's keeping his hands.
Atsas is looking a little confused as how to close the distance right now.
Ooh, nice same side strike. I'm a big fan of that, throwing the left punch and the left kick at the same time.
One thing I noticed from Womack just already is that he seems much more comfortable with his combination punching and just being in the cage in general.
Yes, sir.
Less nervous energy on the kid.
Moving the head well.
Atsas seems to be kind of befuddled as how to get in there.
Feeling each other out here in the first minute of this fight. Nice body kick. And I think as the fight goes on, we're going to see more dynamic striking out of Womack.
Absolutely, hands down, kind of inviting Atsas to come in. Atsas close the distance, right into a.
Now we're going to see the grappling of the Carlson Gracie fighter. Good defense by Womack.
Womack does have very good defense. Put that forearm right in the neck. Got his butt off the cage.
He's got to pummel for some underhooks here.
Just strikes me as Womack, who's completely out of shape, just seems to be the better, more schooled fighter.
Sometimes a fighter may be so confident with his skills, he might overlook the staying in shape part.
Spends more time at the buffet table than at the gym. But he is definitely the better fighter as far as talent-wise and skill-wise.
So far in the first 2 minutes.
As they break off of the cage, look for Womack to get back to that superior boxing and kicking.
Ooh, right hand down the pipe.
Womack's corner calling for a lateral movement. Don't want him standing right in front of Atsas, which is very, very smart coaching from his corner.
Now, Atsas is coming with some big strikes now, and he should make him pay for the guy not having his hands up. Give him a reason to put his hands up. Don't let him just sit there and showboat in front of you. Make him realize it's a mistake to sit there with his chin out.
Womack did check that kick. It didn't look like it felt too good to land shin-on-shin contact there.
Ooh, big right.
Mr. 300 is kind of doing a lot better here in this last minute than he was in the first. 10 seconds left in the round. It's still anybody's round.
A little jump split kick. Are we gonna see a mount pull? Nope.
Womack tries to get that takedown to end the round, trying to score a little victory there. Who'd you have it for in the end of this first round?
It's really hard to say. Close fight.
Very
close. At the beginning, I'd say Womack, but Atsas came back and hello.
Now, if you can't pick a winner between those two, I know who's about to win.
I already picked a winner, and it's not our producer.
Let's see if the producer gets all the love he's been getting this entire time.
Nope. Cold shoulder.
Cold shoulder. So being that they got the cold shoulder, she couldn't pick a winner. I'm not going to pick a winner in that first round. I'm going to go with the 10-10. Looking on the replay here, a front kick, and you see Womack, very good foot movement. He keeps himself out of harm's way, but hands down, closes his eyes and gets hit with a 1-2. And that was kind of the only combination I seen him hit with during that round. The rest of the round was kind of Womack doing what he's doing here. Hands down, dilly-dallying, but just the more schooled of the two fighters.
Hey, the real winner here tonight is me getting to sit next to you.
Absolutely. I agree with you 100%. It's been way too long since you said it, D. It's been about 45 minutes. Getting ready to start round 2 without a bell.
Don't forget, go over to Tattoo Candy, get your free tattoo.
Womack bouncing around to start this round and moving forward a little bit. Like I said, his eyes are wide open. It seems like he sees a lot of what's coming.
Lateral movement, back and forth.
Little butterfly float there.
I'm not a fan of the hands down technique, though.
It is inviting.
You've got to be real quick to pull it off.
And close the distance. Womack has Atsas back up against the cage and landing on some small knees to the thighs. And goes for that double leg.
And there is Brent Todd.
He's got that inside leg trip that they've been trying. It seems a lot of these fighters do it, and he gets that takedown. Perseverance pays off.
Going for the Kimura lock. He's got to get that wrist free from under the thigh, and with the fence in the way, it might be a difficult task.
Now from here,
I would use it as a way to stand up, really. I don't think there's much of a submission.
Right, from his position with his back up against the cage, it'd be kind of hard to pull it off.
Going for a sweep, yeah. And if he commits to it any longer, I think he's going to end up in a bad position.
If Womack is able to get that right hand out of there.
There it is. Now he's on top. Got his underhook. Needs to bring that right shoulder in front of the face and keep just like he did. Keep him flat.
Pushes him flat on the back and now landing some right hands.
Now the key here is to keep the feet off the fence. If Atsas' feet get on the fence just like that, he's going to get reversed.
Now if Womack had some headphones on, he would have heard exactly what Dennis Dombrow said. He would have got his feet off the fence and not only rolled over, but he's going to end up in a mount.
Is not looking like he's comfortable right here. And I bet he's thinking, I wish I would have kept my hands up.
I wish I would have listened to Mr. D.
Nice stand up here. He's not fully on his feet, but halfway there, eating some big knees to the thigh. Nice front, that big brothered him right down to the mat. Let's see some knees to that thigh and the body there.
Just treating him like some Persians at the hot gates over here, Mr. D.
Even a knee to the forearm is going to be painful at this point.
Now he's working that front headlock back to another drag down.
Another big brother move. Clearly the superior wrestler in the front headlock position.
And he rides it straight to the back. Now landing some ground and pound, and Womack stands up.
Oh, jumps to the back.
And he's going to shake him off. There he goes.
It's not often you see the big boys putting out a pace like this.
Now Womack goes straight for that guillotine.
Now if he jumps guard and locks it, he might get it. The Carlson Gracie fighter should know how to defend this.
He's got 10 seconds left.
Uh-oh, uh-oh. I think he's gonna make it out of the round.
Womack needs something big to finish this round. I don't think that was it. I definitely gave that round to Atsas on that superior ground game.
Once again, we're leaving it to the third round here.
Womack seems more concerned with
who's got the fans out here. Hey, maybe that's where he draws his energy from. You'll never know. Hello.
I know where I'm drawing my energy from right now, Mr. D, and it's
and it is not from the crowd.
Just admire the scenery around here for a while at Sears Center.
Are there children here?
I hope not. If there's not, maybe at the after party there will become some. Now we're watching this replay and we have Womack who's on the top, and right when you said get his feet off the fence, you have Atsas that pushes directly off and is able to roll Womack over, and he landed some ground and pound from this position. And that was the big turnaround for Atsas at the end of that round. You know, if he would have finished with Womack on his back, he definitely would have lost that round. Or excuse me, on his back and Womack on top.
Beginning of round 3.
Womack needs a big round here.
Maybe he's gonna put those hands
up. That
up.
Jab out there. When Womack is jabbing, Atsas is just backing straight up. He needs to stay on that jab. He's kind of imploring Atsas to actually do something. Womack is a pretty comfortable guy in there, but I think he needs to do a lot more to secure a victory. Womack moving. Atsas looks maybe a little tired, a little confused of what to do at the stand-up.
I think both these guys are looking a little tired here late in the fight.
Kind of a rush forward.
Both of them with a high output here tonight. Nice check, that hurt his ache. He's gonna feel that one tomorrow.
Yeah, he's definitely walking a little strange after that one.
Nice sprawl, back to the front headlock. This is where he lost the fight in the second round.
Getting dragged down, and I expect Atsas is gonna do the same thing again once he gets the position, and there he goes. Seems to have that, like he's looking for that every time they get in that front headlock position. Atsas pushing the head down correctly, working that body. And Womack back up to his feet. I think he's gonna get dragged down again though. Atsas lands a couple of knees, no real power on him, but I'm pretty sure he's looking to drag Womack back to the cage floor.
Yeah, he's very strong from this front headlock position. He's lucky there's no knees allowed.
Womack pulls his head out. Shooting for that double leg.
Ooh,
Not able
going
to
for the
lock his
guillotine.
hands.
This is going to be the Hail Mary. This is how he's going to win the fight right here. He has to finish this choke.
Womack's got 1 minute left to figure this thing out. He's down, in my opinion, in this round as well.
Turns him around. Once he locks his hands, he's got to pull guard and just go for it. He doesn't have much of an option.
Pulling for that guillotine from the front, and Atsas' head is out. It is pretty much Hail Mary time for Womack. Chest action as they work out of the clinch here on the cage in front of us. Not sure if Womack understands that he's got about 20 seconds left to try to finish this fight. Atsas puts Womack's back to the cage. And it looks like we'll end the fight just with some, oh, there we go. Womack throws some big combinations to try to get him out of here at the end of the fight. And that's it. Doesn't seem like these guys even notice that the fight has ended.
VAR here. Jesse Brown PA is a full service.
That was a good fight. Who do you think won, Rod?
I definitely gave that fight to Mr. 300. Atsas, I gave him the second and third
He started
rounds.
out working him there late in the fight.
And as we're watching this replay of right at the end, you know, Womack breaks free and lands a couple of shots, but nothing clean. In my opinion, he needed to do that about a full minute before he started to. Just didn't have enough time for that combination to come off. Falls down at the end. As we get ready for the official announcement, you have it the same way, Mr. D.
I sure do. Great minds think alike.
Absolutely, they do. If you didn't catch on at home, Mr. D is saying that he and I have absolutely great minds.
Regardless of who wins. Red Todd's in the house.
Ladies and gentlemen, 3 rounds of mixed martial arts action. We go to the judges' scorecards. All 3 judges scored for your winner by unanimous decision. Valanti 300 Atsas.
And the crowd goes wild.
As expected, Valanti Atsas wins by decision. Womack seems not surprised in the least. I think at points during that fight, he didn't do himself well by waiting.
SportsTownShicago.com and the Illinois Center for Broadcasting and BeOnAir.com.
Now we just heard over to PA about BeOnAir.com. If you want to do this, if you want to be on air, definitely go to BeOnAir.com, SportsTownShicago.com. It's the Illinois Center for Broadcasting. This amazing production team that we have with us are from there. They're graduated from there. Some of them are still going there. Some of them have the adoration of some ring car girls. It's making me jealous all night long, but you know, that's what they went to school for. If you want to get even more jealous, come to Rookies.